L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
Something more. Don't want the middle or the one before. I don't desire a complicated past. I want love that will last. Say that you love me, say I'm the one. Don't kiss and hug me and then try to run. I don't do drama, my tears don't fall fast. I want a love that will last. I don't want just a memory, give me forever. Don't even think about saying goodbye, 'cause I just want one love be enough and remain in my heart till I die. So call me romantic, I guess that's so.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Kurt and Rocio. My name is Scott. I've known Kurt since he was a small child. Standing here today, I'm deeply honored to preside over this wedding. We're here to celebrate the love that Kurt and Rocio share, to witness their formal commitment to one another, and to offer support for this union. Today, Kurt and Rocio start their married life together, filled with a type of joy and love that is only possible when surrounded by people dearest and most important to them. A few of us were able to attend by making a short drive, but many of you have spent significant time and energy to be here. For this, the bride and the groom would like to sincerely thank you for your effort. Love is the reason we're gathered here today. Simply put, Kurt and Rocio love one another with such conviction that they are here today to declare, in front of all of you, a commitment to love one another for the rest of their lives. This love-based covenant is the general construct of a marriage. However, love is practiced in different ways by different people, and thus each relationship is unique. Today, I'd like to say a few words about the special love shared between Rocio and Kurt. The simplest form of love is characterized by feelings of intense and deep affection. This type of connection is romanticized in our culture and portrayed as the basis for a lifelong marriage. Intense love is well understood and quite obvious between the couple standing here today. This type of love is euphoric and contagious and heightened by such a beautiful setting. Today, we collectively celebrate our deep affection for this couple and our support for this union. Now, many of you may know that Kurt and Rocio are both endurance athletes, and therefore they understand that intensity can at times be difficult to sustain over a long effort. And similarly, it is true that intense love can at times be hard to sustain. This acknowledgement brings us to a discussion of a different type of love, namely the friendship shared between Rocio and Kurt. I must first confess that I've known Kurt for much longer than Rocio. In many ways, Kurt was like a little brother to me. We spent considerable time as children swimming, and playing computer games, going on family vacations.
Yeah.
But by coincidence, Kurt and I found our way to San Francisco. And in 2013, our moms, as usual, reconnected us.
Yeah.
And my little brother became a close friend. In the summer of 2016, Kurt invited my family to a housewarming party. And he was very eager to introduce us to Rocio.
Of course.
I had some fun sharing some endearing childhood anecdotes.
Embarrassing, yeah.
But this turned out to be completely unnecessary. Even at that time, the bond between Rocio and Kurt was obvious. They share a friendship, which is based on kindness and warmth. They communicate honestly and sincerely, and as a result, they have a clear understanding of one another. Kurt and Rocio are calm with one another, but never too serious to stifle a smile or laugh. As best friends, they want what's best for one another and support one another through all aspects of life. Put simply, Kurt and Rocio truly enjoy each other's company. And so it is upon this love that these friends stand before us today. Now, we can all take comfort knowing that Rocio and Kurt have the ingredients for a successful marriage. But it is essential that we go a step further. As Rocio and Kurt's family and closest friends, it is our responsibility to formally commit to support them and their marriage, each in our own way. On their behalf, I ask each of you to make a silent promise to nurture and support this union and to ensure that Rocio and Kurt are the recipients of the same love they so generously give to us. And now, we ask for Rocio and Kurt for a formal declaration of this commitment. Kurt, as we stand here today with family and friends, do you declare your love and everlasting commitment to Rocio and to share your life with her as your eternal friend, love, and wife?
I do.
Did everyone hear that?
I do.
Rocio, as you hold Kurt's hand on this auspicious day, do you declare your love and everlasting commitment to Kurt, to share your life with him as your eternal friend, love, and husband?
I do.
Family and dearest friends, affirming with the pledge, I do you commit to surround Kurt and Rocio in love, offering them joys of your friendship and supporting them through your marriage?
I do.
I do. Kurt and Rocio, you now begin your journey, officially together and in full pursuit of your dreams. Along the way, remember to laugh and to play and to support each other as you grow. May you be touched by the love of those around you. May your actions draw you ever closer. And may you live long and happily in each other's arms. And now, I ask for you to share your personal vows with one another.
Kurt, you waited 45 minutes for our first date, but you are giving me a lifetime together, and I thank you for that. I was captivated by the first moment we met. You find every moment exciting. You're curious, and you're curious about everything, and I love that. I vow to stay cold so you can keep me warm. I vow to celebrate with you in the good times and support you during the bad. Kurt, I told you this before, and it's still true today. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I know you were the man that I wanted to marry when I discovered you're actually the better version of me. I recruited Kurt to run with me because I thought it would be great for us to run together. To my surprise, Kurt was a better runner and a faster runner than I was. I also recruited Kurt to be a triathlete with me, to join me. And he soon became one of the fastest triathletes when we just started. You are my Superman, perfect in every way with superpowers. You allow me to be strong, and you hold me when I'm not. You're the father of my children. I will challenge you and you're the father of my future children. Do not have children. Thank you to the maid of honor.
Yep, no announcement yet. Yep.
I will challenge you and dance around the house with you, snuggle up on you when watching a movie, and then fall asleep 5 minutes later. When we start a family, I promise to be the best mother ever, and I know you will be the best father. You have given me the greatest gift of all, which is your time, your love, and affection. Kurt, today and forever, I give you my hand, my heart, and my love. You can take the tissue.
Oh, thank you. must be the allergies, yeah. Rocio, since our first date, I feel like I've been catching up. As you mentioned, I did wait 45 minutes, but I also did cancel on you after you canceled on me first. But who's counting at this point? But since that moment, I feel like you've been so confident and collected and calm and knew what our future held, sometimes before I even reached there. Not long ago, I think we were talking about what we saw in each other when we first crossed what is that modern marvel of online dating, to be honest, because on paper, without that, I'm not sure if we would have ever met. And you mentioned that seeing some of my qualities, and after first meeting me, you saw a lot in what you wanted in a mate, and that you were so confident that I could be that person. I think I took a little bit longer to get there, not because of you, but more because of me and where I was at that stage in my life. And talking to my parents and my family, very recently and since, they can just tell that you truly do make me a better version of myself. So because of that, I do vow, of course, to always ask you at the end of the day how your day was, and not only ask the question, but truly listen. I also promise to be there when you have the sniffles, and I need to run to the drugstore multiple times to get medicine you may not even take, but just in case I'll have it, as well as a promise to be less cranky than I sometimes am when you wake me up at 7 in the morning on a weekend when you are awake and I'm not yet. I also promise to continue to be not only a son to my parents, but to your parents and our family together, to be a brother to not only my existing sister, but my many sisters now and my new brother. I also promise to now and continue to be a Tio to all the nieces and nephews, of which we have 5, not 4. I know sometimes we lose count, and hopefully many more to come. And then last but not least, I promise to be a wonderful husband and father to our future children. In addition to that, I also promise to come to your defense when there's any creepy crawlers in the apartment or angry flies flying back through the window after you killed their brother to attack us, which has happened on a couple of occasions. I also promise to be Captain Cleanliness in the kitchen because for some reason I'm militant about that, and I will even clean the gunk at the bottom of the sink because I know you refuse to touch that. And most importantly, as you alluded to earlier, I promise to be your perpetual and your forever warm blanket and heater for all those cold San Francisco nights and wherever our future leads us. I love you, Rocio, and I'm so happy to be here.
It is now time for the best man to play his part. Brett, please carefully pass the rings to the bride and groom.
That's not that one. Thank you, Bill.
Kurt, please repeat after me. Rocio, I give you this ring.
Rocio, I give you this ring.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
And Rocio, please repeat after me. I give you, Kurt, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Kurt, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
By the power of your love and commitment, it is my great honor to now pronounce you husband and wife.
Love you, baby.
I think we turn and take a picture.
Cause I just want one love to be enough and remain in my heart till I die. So there's just a little more that I need. I wanna share all the air that you breathe. I'm not the kind of girl to complicate the past. want a love that will last.
I don't wanna be the kind to hesitate and be too shy, way too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do, I just wanna dance with you. I got a feeling that you have a heart like mine, so let it show, let it shine. If we have a chance to make one heart of two, and I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for, and I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for, and I just wanna dance with you.
All right, we'll start off with bridesmaids and groomsmen, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Denise Luna and Nick Burkhart. Introducing Lauren Peterson and Nick Emerson. Introducing Leslie Gutierrez and David Modiano. Introducing Kelsey Naoto and Jimmy Wade. Introducing Alicia Westcott and Bill Lepshy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your feet. Introducing the bride and groom, the new Mr. and Mrs. Rocio Peterson and Kurt Peterson.
They're so ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, they did it within one song. Incredible performance.
Okay. Hi, can everybody hear me in the back? Yay! Okay. Everybody in the back in the house. So I am, as you most of you already know, I am the sister to the bride. And in my wedding 2 years ago, she was my maid of honor, and now I get to return the favors, and I'm very happy to be here for her. Okay, so a little bit of history about me, Rocio and I, is that we're 2 years apart in age, and we attended Fresno State together. So we're kind of college buddies, roommates, sisters, you know, partners in crime, everything like that. And so she and I attended Fresno State. Then soon afterwards, she went to move to San Jose to get her master's degree. And when, and when she moved there, it was really hard. It was a moment when you realize that you can be homesick for a person. And and so she studied a few things up there. She went from working to NASA as a student to Apple, post-graduation, and then now she's at Google. And when she left, I realized that, of course, I started getting homesick for her, but she did so many great things when she was out there. She learned how to be self-sufficient and how to be ambitious and challenge herself, which she already was, but she had a new vehicle to do it in, a new area and market to do it in. It was really great. But one of the greatest things that happened to her there is that she was my best friend, but she had found a new best friend and a really great guy in her. And it was amazing. So as some of you probably know the story, they met through an online dating website. And it took them a couple times to get there, you know? It took them a few tries, but they eventually got there. 45 minutes late, but it worked out. And, you know, that moment, I am so happy because that moment really altered her life. She had past bad experiences, but everything that happened with her and Kurt was only a positive experience. And everything he's done for her and how they are together is just a testament to how great they are individually, but even more dynamic together. And I'm so proud of them, and they're so beautiful. They're such a beautiful couple. Kurt, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being loyal and loving and caring and protective of my sister. She didn't know it then, all those years ago, but she was going to come to your profile and finally meet you, and you were perfect for each other. You're one of the most sincere, genuine, ambitious, adventurous, and fun-loving people I've ever met. And you're absolutely perfect for her. And I can't wait to see all the cute babies you're going to have with her. And Lucille, I am so happy for you. You finally found the most amazing best friend possible to have. I'm so happy for you. I am so blessed to witness your love story and the good things. And I always told you this, so good things take time. Who did it? Yeah, that good man. And a beautiful man. So I am so proud of you guys. I love you both so much. So, if everybody can raise your glass with me and cheer to Kurt and Lucille.
Oh, grandma said her tears already.
Thanks for joining.
I was in college. Kurt used to visit me a lot. I went to school really close to where we grew up. And every night we'd go out. Kurt was more than willing to make a pizza when we get back. But unfortunately, Kurt would always go to sleep right after I do the pizza. So I'd end up getting burned. But he was always burn pizza for his friends. But no, in all reality, Kurt really does do his fair share. A couple different examples that come to mind right away. We're at his bachelor party. Sunday morning, we got to clean up our house that we rented the entire weekend. And you know what? Kurt was the first one there picking up after everybody. More than willing to put in his fair share there. He's spent a multitude of nights at our house, my wife and ours, and Kurt's the first person to make the bed or grab the dishes, clean everything up. He's always willing to do his fair share for sure. Another trait that came to mind throughout the stories of looking back on it, that's really going to serve him a lot of purpose, is Kurt's very honest. His honesty every once in a while got him in trouble growing up. One time that comes to mind in particular, we were at the University of Minnesota Gopher football camp. And 11 o'clock comes, and it's supposed to be lights out at this point. And all of us are in our room, and the offensive coordinator comes in and says, "Hey, why aren't you guys asleep?" And myself and a few others in the room like, "Hey, we're going to sleep right now. We don't want to get in trouble." And Kurt looks at him and goes, "Well, I'm not tired." Kurt got asked to leave, and he had to do some wall sits and got a little bit of a tongue lashing. But everything worked out. It wasn't too bad. But the last characteristic, and I think the most important one, when looking back on our friendship over 20 years, that's really going to serve you well, is you're a very, very loyal friend. Your loyalty is probably unmatched in a lot of ways. You are my first friend from junior high. I ended up going to an elementary school where all those people that I grew up with went to a different junior high, and then I come over to this junior high, and Kurt's the first guy that I really met. He welcomed me with his arms wide open, and we've been great friends since then. On top of that, over the last 20 years, Kurt and I have lived more 100 miles apart than we have 10 miles apart. He lived in Chicago, Indiana, San Francisco. But throughout that time, Kurt was more than willing to pick up the phone and call me, plan trips back to home to see me and others and plan different events. And anytime I was in San Francisco, he welcomed me with open arms. And I really appreciate that. Those different characteristics, I think, are really, really going to help you have a successful marriage with Rocio moving forward. And one thing that I love looking at you, Rocio, that's just great, is the handful of times I met you, and more importantly, the times that Kurt's talked about you, you bring out all these great characteristics in Kurt constantly. And it's awesome to see. And I'm super excited for you guys moving forward. And with that said, let's raise a glass to Kurt and Rocio for a lifelong happiness. Salute.
All right, it is time to hear from Father of the Bride. Let's give that to Santiago.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm the father of the bride, and I'm super excited to know most of the people that is here tonight. I just maybe a few of the person that are here all together, and then I noticed that most of the people is Kurt's friends and family, and people from all over the United States, and that's great. And it's a pleasure to have all of you guys celebrating the wedding on Rocio and Kurt. I'm super excited to see this marriage take over. I just want to say just a few things. Rocio and Kurt. everything takes a start. I remember the first day that Kurt, he went to our house, so she invited him, and she called me and she said, Dad, I will take somebody to your house. And our customs, we're a little different than some other people. So to bring somebody in the house is kind of weird. They're not really used to do that. So I told him, okay, just do it. So the first time that he went to our house, and we met him, and he was there, and he asked me, hey, where are you going to sleep? I said, man, you're going to sleep in that room, and she's going to sleep in that. Yeah, I was kind of marking boundaries. So I just barely met him, and he's a great person. Kurt, Rocio, I'm real happy for you. I know Rocio has been so many, how can I say, challenges. They have been real hard challenges. When she moved from Fresno to San Jose, it was kind of hard for her. There was nobody. He didn't know anybody in San Jose. And they were so close with the family, her sisters. They were so close that wherever they go all together. So she moved to San Jose. It was kind of hard for her, and hard for Elizabeth. Hard for my wife and me. And it was real hard. So it was a real hard challenges for Rocio. And I don't know where she get all the strength to face all those challenges, and I just can't follow. And I see Rocio, and she's take every challenge. She goes for every challenge. She faces it. Wherever she comes, she faces it, and she takes straight to just face whatever it is. I remember a couple months, maybe 3-4 months ago, she went home, and I see her crying. I thought that something was bad between Kurt and Rocio, and that broke my heart. But after talking to Rocio and just spend some time talking, I found out that there was something else, and I'm real happy with that. They're all up there. There's a couple of Yvonne, excellent person. I guess you're made one for each other. And there's the only thing that we can say now is life brings challenges. There's a lot of challenges we're going to be facing, you're going to be facing. And my word that I can tell you is always remember, in every star has to be God. You trust in God, and you call God, He's going to be there anytime that you need Him. You can call us, you can call me, you can call your parents, but if you call God, He's never going to fail. So, thank you everybody for coming to this celebration. Thank you, Kurt, for letting us be part of it. Thank you. For Rocio and Kurt. Cheers. Salud.
Taking shots of
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very...
All right, let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Now it's time for the father-daughter dance. Woo.
Hoy te llevaré al altar. Sé que estás emocionada, si es un sueño realidad. Sé que enamorada estás y ya no eres una niña, buscas tu felicidad. Acuérdate poner a Dios de primero, seguir los buenos consejos que desde niña yo te di. Te enseñé a que la fe vence el miedo, que nunca digas no puedo, que siempre luches hasta el fin. Por favor, solo una cosa te pido, que no me eches al olvido y que te acuerdes de mí. Hija mía, cuéntale que aquí siempre estaré para amarte y protegerte y nunca te dejaré. Hija mía, dígale que eres todo para mí, que te cuide y te valore para que te haga feliz. Hija mía, escúchame, te deseo lo mejor y aunque se me rompe el alma, te daré mi bendición.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Father-daughter dance, well done. All right, we got a fun one coming up here. Let's get Kurt out there and bring Mom with you. It is time for the mother and son dance.
When I was a little boy, the devil called my name. I say now, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated boy, singer in a Sunday choir. Oh, my mama loves me, she loves me. She get down on her knees and hug me. Oh, she loves me like a rock. She rocks me like the rock of ages. Oh, love me. She love me, love me, love me, love me. When I was grown to be a man, and the devil would call my name, I say now, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consummated man, snatching little pure
Heart from Paul Simon. All right, check it out. This is our new replacement dance floor. This is the way to go. And we are going to get all the guests, all the couples. I want to get all the couples on the dance floor. All the husbands, all the wives, all the boyfriends, all the girlfriends, and the wedding party, all the couples. Let's do this.
When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I've even got the month of May with my girl.
Besándome otra vez, suave, bésame, bésame, suave, bésame otra vez, suave. Yo quiero sentir tus labios, suave, besándome otra vez, suave, besa, besa, bésame un poquito, suave, besa, 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 bésame otro ratito, suave. Pequeña, échate pa' acá.
and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love. When I fall in love with you. Ooh, this love feels so right. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. Never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love. When I fall in love, is when I fall in love.